So since my schedule got some changes, I'm going for more of a raw video for this week. But I think it's a nice opportunity to talk about the way that you need to do your marketing planning, social media planning, and that you also need to be creative when it's needed. So yeah, I don't have very much time this week. But it's a nice opportunity to talk about this, and we'll have a video anyway, so let's go. So the first thing I did is create a couple of clear goals. This also goes back to the other video that I have about Harvard Business School's 40X. And it's very important that you don't make too many goals, but that you have like just a couple of them, 3-4 goals. In this case, I'll show you exactly the goals that I have for creating this content. One of them is obviously releasing a video every Wednesday at 6 European time, that is. And that's also why this week's video is like a bit raw, because I didn't really was able to get it in my schedule exactly like I wanted it to do. So then you have to like improvise. So now that I'm at the office, I'll quickly show you what the content marketing project for myself looks like and how we are organizing things internally as well. So if you've seen my previous video, you already know that I work with Asana to organize everything. And this is the content calendar, which has everything that has to do with the content that I'm publishing myself. And I'll quickly show you through things, and so you can see like how we organize things internally and how we make sure that we always have content to post on all the different channels. So to start, we mentioned that the task due date is the same as a content publish date. The reason why we do that is because when I look at the calendar, I can see exactly what content is coming up. So when I need to post the different content. Also here I can sort by channel. So now we have the colors of the different channels, so I know like which one is an Instagram post, which one is for Twitter, which one is a YouTube video, etc. Within the project we have like the people working in the project, and then also the key resources. So within the key resources I created a project brief so everyone knows what this project is about and what our goals are. So a couple of the things you can see here is that we want to create 1 blog post a week for the website, 1 long form video for YouTube, then also 3 tweets, 3 Instagram image posts, 5 Instagram stories, 3 Instagram video posts, a podcast, and 3 LinkedIn posts. We have a couple of goals that are linked to this project as well. So for example, the number of followers we want to get to, but also the different content that needs to be created by next Friday in this case, because that's like when one cycle ends. And also that I want to create a podcast out of every video. I want to create at least 100 videos by the end of next year, which should be feasible. And I also want to get 100 YouTube subscribers by the end of August. That actually might be a challenge. You can see already like a couple of things are at risk here because I didn't get started as fast as I hoped to. And then we also have like a couple of milestones that are also linked to the goals. The underlying message, so what's the message that we want to bring out there, and a couple of interesting YouTube keywords, and then also the planning itself. Go to the boards, we can see the entire thing here. So in the black backlog is like an ID for the planning in Google Sheets, but we're not using that right now. But then here you can see like the posts that are next up, what's in progress, what I still need to review, and then all the posts that are ready to publish, all sorted by date as well. I also created a couple of templates here to make things easy. So for example, if we create an Instagram, let's say an Instagram feed video, this task will already have a lot of the template stuff that we need to create an Instagram feed video. So it has a resolution there, a placeholder for the concept, and then the different subtasks for the things that need to be completed here. Things are also assigned to the right person in this case. The channel is already tagged here, so everything is like neatly organized. And this entire process basically makes sure that we always have content ready to go whenever I need to post something new. And then here we also have like the different milestones. Like one of them has a due date, the other ones don't really have a due date right now. That can still change. And then here is everything that's completed, so that's already posted. So I hope you found this video interesting, that you learned something new. If you have any questions about the process that I'm using here, feel free to ask. Like you can ask the questions in the comments below, and I'll be there to answer them. And yeah, like this video, subscribe to the channel to stay tuned about anything else that comes up. And like I said, that's kind of a raw video because I was a bit late in my planning, but now you can also see like what goes into planning all this stuff. But I think it still might be very interesting for most people. So yeah, that's it for this week's video. See you next week.